Savannah, and this is my Paris vlog. For our first morning in Paris, we decided to get up at the crack of dawn, which wasn't too hard because we were a little bit jet lagged, and do a sunrise run next to the Zen. This was my sister Sterling's favorite thing she did last time we were in the city, and I have to say it's one of mine too because it's before everyone gets up. The city isn't quite awake yet, and it's before the hustle and bustle starts. And it's honestly the perfect time to be able to explore the city without a lot of people, get to watch the sunrise, and see Paris wake up. Paris. We're in Paris and we went for a little sunrise, jog walk thing because we were already awake. But it was so pretty seeing the sunrise over the Seine. Now we're getting ready to go to breakfast. I actually just made a coffee. We're about to have the best coffees. I don't want some crap doodle, stale coffee, an espresso that's never been cleaned. Okay, thanks for ruining my morning coffee moment. We're still kind of groggy, but we both slept like throughout the night. We only woke up like once or twice. So we're doing well. Is that what you do? Yeah. Where do you want it? No, on my shirt. Okay. Oh, sorry. What's the plan? What's the plan? I'm being a really bad narrator right now. Look at this view. We're gonna go get breakfast. We're gonna go get a SIM card for our phones, and then we're going to go to the Louvre. The Louvre? I don't know how to say it. And then we're gonna walk around, maybe go to some thrift stores, get some lunch. Yeah, bring you along. After we showered and got ready, we headed to breakfast, and we actually couldn't find the spot we were trying to go to, but we stumbled upon this cute little spot, decided to eat here, and it was phenomenal. So good. Alright, we're headed to get some travel Wi-Fi, SIM cards, and then gonna go to the Louvre. We could not find the breakfast place we were looking for though. Shout out Pauline Prospero. Something I feel like no one talks about is getting data for your phone. So after breakfast, we went to travel Wi-Fi, picked up some data. It was like 40 euros for a month. And then we had data and service around Europe. Then we headed to the Louvre. We made reservations before, so we went around 11:30 a.m. Obviously, the Louvre is so big, so we weren't able to see it all, but we were able to take in as much as we could. We were there for about 2 hours, saw some great exhibits, and my sister downloaded this podcast on her phone that we listened to, so we got some context on the art pieces, what we were looking at, and it was just a great way to experience the museum. How's your day going? I'm super sweaty. It's pretty hot. We spent about 2 hours at the Louvre, and then we headed outside and of course walked to the Jardin des Tuileries. My pronunciation is so bad, but we headed out to the gardens. This was honestly another one of my favorite parts of Paris, just kind of sitting and people watching. Now that I'm making this video, I'm realizing how many things I loved about Paris. The Musée de l'Orangerie was one of my favorite museums, and I could have sat there for hours. It just felt like taking a nap or kind of escaping chaos for a few minutes. It was amazing. I wish I could have stayed there for longer. Going to grab some sandwiches and sit at the Eiffel Tower. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. We are very avid walkers. We walked everywhere. I think this day we walked like 16 miles. So we decided to take the train, which was really nice. And we picked up a sandwich and sat under the Eiffel Tower and just relaxed. What are we doing next? Going to chill, I think. Yeah, we've walked a lot today. Probably like 13 miles so far. But this was one of my favorite things that I did last year here. Highly recommend. Get a little sandwich, and after you've stood on your feet all day, just go sit and enjoy the Eiffel Tower. Then, of course, you can't leave Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower at night. So we headed to the Eiffel Tower and we watched and waited until 11 p.m. But this was also really fun. We were definitely feeling tired, but so glad we got to do this because I feel like it's a must when you're in Paris. It's our last morning in Paris. I know I did such a bad job at vlogging because we're super jet lagged. We're only in Paris for like a really short amount of time, so I was trying to take videos of what we did, but we're also like so tired from traveling and jet lagged. But we're leaving tonight for Berlin, and then we'll be in Berlin for like a week or so a while. But this is what our place looks like. I have this little view. So cute. And then we're also packing right now, so I'll show you when it's clean. This was our place. The window, tiny kitchenette, our bed with all of our stuff on it, a little mirror, and the TV and some chairs. We're supposed to be out by 10 a.m. So we're gonna go put our stuff in storage and then go explore Paris for the last day. Day 2 was super fun. We aimlessly walked a little bit more on this day, but one thing we hadn't done yet was get a croissant. So I had heard that Maison Isabelle et Son was voted #1 croissant in Paris in 2018. So we decided that could be a great place to get a croissant. Then we walked around after and ran into a crepe place, and so we got a Nutella and strawberry crepe. Also amazing. And then we continued walking throughout the city, hit some thrift stores along the way, which was really fun to just kind of see what kind of different style and pieces people wear in Paris. Then one of the things I had on my bucket list was a vintage market, so we headed to find a vintage market after. Alright, we're going to another cafe to get another coffee because we're both kind of fading a little. I could just use a second coffee. It's always coffee o'clock. We ended up finding another coffee shop called Noir. I believe there's a couple locations in Paris. The very last thing we ended up doing in Paris was head up to Montmartre. It was great to see, but I will say it was very packed and crowded up there, but nonetheless so glad that we saw it because we got to see Paris from up high a little bit and got some perspective on the city, which was amazing. So many favorites about Paris, but one thing that I will never forget was Parisian style and fashion. Of course, it's the fashion capital of the world. But everyone I saw, whether young or old, you could tell cared and put thought into the way they dressed. I can't help but wonder if this trickles down into other aspects of French life. Coming from the US, where things are so profit-centric and mass-produced, this way of simple living stuck with me and is inspiring me to reflect on my own life, whether that's in my wardrobe or even simplifying my way of living. But there was something truly so unique and striking to see and experience this firsthand. Love Paris. I love France, and it's making me want to learn French. I feel like I always say this when I go to a new city, but I actually wanted to learn French before I learned German. Maybe I'll start learning a new language with a goal of coming back and spending some more time either in Paris or France. One thing I've been noticing is how much I love cities, but I also miss the ocean and I miss surfing. So I've heard south of France is really great for this, so maybe that will be next on my bucket list. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was so much fun to make. Make sure to say hi down below, and I'll see you next week when I'm in Berlin.